Oh, come on in, come on in. I hope y'all are having a good day. But before we get into it, please give this video a thumbs up. Now, I want to show y'all an example of how people just feed the image that Chrisean wants to portray. She gets coddled all the time. Watch how she flips this conversation and everybody just plays along. She gives these very performative answers and folks eat it up every single time.
Let's say you had a golden ticket, Chrisean, right? And you could punch it in, you can get anything you want. What is one thing you want once you punch in that golden ticket?
To meet Jesus Christ. Because he chose you and you didn't choose him, so I'm glad he chose me.
He's gonna always choose you, sweetie. You understand that, right?
No, I don't think everybody's chosen.
I think you are.
Thank you.
And God has his hand on you.
Okay, I need another tissue.
Child, I know you lying. I know you lying. What did I say in my video yesterday? I'm going to say it again. This girl, they keep telling her what she wants to hear. What they're doing is they are feeding her delusion. And the more they feed her delusion, the more it's going to grow. It is already getting out of control. So this guy, and I hate to say this, and you know what? I really hate to say this because Chrisean, maybe she means well, but she needs to be humbled and she needs a reality check. She even got Jamal Bryant lying to her. Oh my God. First of all, and like I said, I hate to say this, but that man, whoever that was, he has absolutely no spiritual clarity. How do I know? Because she controlled the conversation. Chrisean set the tone for that conversation the moment she brought up God in response to the golden ticket question. And of course, Chrisean, in pure fashion, she's going to throw God into just about any conversation because it sounds good. But that's all it is, a soundbite. So what does he do? He follows up with God has his hands on you. Another person telling her exactly what she wants to hear. Now, I give that to Chrisean. She can control and dominate a conversation and switch the narrative in her favor. She can do that. I give her that. But as long as she thinks she's all right, she's never going to change. She's never going to grow because people keep feeding this damn delusion. So y'all remember we talked about that delusion. Well, Chrisean went on Twitter and she is not a happy camper. So she said, people chiming in on me like I know them. And when I respond, it's a problem. Wait a minute. Honey. No. Stop. Now she's trying to be the victim. Now, let me tell y'all what happened. First, let me give y'all an example. I've never met Clarissa Shields. I know she's a female boxer, and I know she about that life in the ring and in real life. And if I ever had to encounter her, I don't want no smoke. That's what Wendy did. Okay, Wendy basically said she was afraid of Chrisean. And Chrisean took that as her being petty and wanting clout. So then you have Ahna said that I would help Wendy, being funny, being a troll, but I'm afraid of Chrisean also. And she got mad about that. Girl, and God chose you? Now, are you being used by God or the devil? Because I have to ask. Child, anyway, let me finish reading what she had to say. So let me start over. People chiming in on me like I know them, and when I respond, it's a problem. Y'all collectively can sit down when I defend myself. It's because y'all say something first. I'm never starting beef or giving my opinion on anyone unless they talking about me. Oh my God, there's no periods. Okay. Unless they're talking about me or passing judgment straight up. I mind my business. Always been that person to only be beefing with my baby daddy, respectfully. I'm really a nice person, and the internet trying to put a spin on it. So when I see a person with a platform trolling me for clips, I'm going to nip that in the bud. I'm not finna be letting up y'all forgetting I used to run a circus with my baby dad. So when I see certain stuff, I know what's actually happening, and I'm authentically gonna show up as myself. Oh God, B. Simone told her that. She's authentically herself. Try that with someone else. Stop using my name. Chrisean is a household name. I don't care who you are, what clout you got. I don't F with nobody till they mess with me. Child. See, the thing is, Chrisean is easily bothered and she's hypersensitive to even a mention of her name. Like, damn. All the girl said is that she was afraid of you. And honestly, given your reputation, I don't think that was a jab. I don't think that was shade. That was a valid observation. Let's not forget. Okay, we watched you scrub persuasion like a dish rag. Okay, you punched Tamar's friend in the face. And Chrisean, if Wendy said she was scared, it makes sense. Okay, honey. The real issue is you don't want to deal with the reality of your own reputation. And instead of you taking a moment to like self-reflect, what do? You jump straight to let's fight. And you wonder why she's scared? Child, you probably should have asked yourself, why is she scared? That was a perfect opportunity for you to like, damn, I need to check myself. So y'all, moving on, Chrisean says she is on her healing journey again. She is getting ready to move out of Blueface house again. And she is removing the tattoo of his face off her body again. Because y'all remember, I think his face was on her neck at one point in time and she had it covered up. So now she has his face on her face. And she's about to get it removed again, like I said. So y'all, let's go on over here and hear what she had to say.
My stuff from the crib. I'm getting my removal tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'll be streaming it on my Twitch. I'm gonna drop the link. So go follow my journey of letting go my past. For real. Yeah, I mentioned my baby dad in a couple tweets, but I was only saying that because, you know, how I said it is how I said it. But no, we's not together and whatever. And plus he moving in him and his mother, they filming a little TV show. If I could guess who's moving in, I would, but I don't really care. I really don't. But I'm finna go get the rest of my son's stuff. I'm going to go get my son's stuff. My son will never be in that house, live in that house, but never see him again. I really want to cut this person off, and I really just want to cut. Yeah, like, I really came to realization that him alone is enough for me to just cut him off, plus his family. It's not good for my son at all. So, like, the last time, I know I got the cover up, but I got this cover up after he posted my son's penis. We broke up, and I was trying my hardest to not run back to it and not give a F about anything. And then I got sucked back into it. Whatever. So now I'm like, instead of giving a cover up, this time I'm gonna just get it lasered off my face and really just cut all ties with him. I don't owe him no answer to the phone call. I don't owe him nothing at all.
In the next clip, in pure fashion, Chrisean is crying. And she's asking people to pray for her because she's on her way to Blueface house to get her things. And then she said, I'm all my son has. And honestly, that should be all the reason she needs to do better. But the only time Chrisean talks about healing and growth or turning back to God is after she done had some chaos going on with Blueface, or he dumped her or kicked her out. That's when the Bible comes out. That's when the scriptures come out. That's when the prayers start. It's like God becomes her go-to when she in some mess going on with Blueface. And she also kept saying, you know, she has the right people in her corner. But I bet it's a bunch of enablers, the ones who look like they're holding her accountable, but really not. They'll say things to her like, Chrisean, you know God got his hands on you. You know you got to do better. And that's it. No real correction. No calling out what actually needs to get changed. None of that. Just a sprinkle of accountability with a whole lot of praise. That ain't growth. They coddle her. And she eats it up every time because it makes her feel like she's evolving without actually changing anything.
I'm all he got. I'm all he got. I'm all he got. son got, you feel me? And like, some G shit. Me and my son is good. For real. And I know good people. And I have good people in my corner. I got the right people in my corner now, telling me what I'm supposed to do, holding me accountable, praying for me all day.
That's all I have for y'all this evening. Please do me a favor, give the video a thumbs up. It does help keep the lights on. Leave your thoughts in the comments and let me know what y'all think, and I will talk to you later. Bye.